Hello, hello, and welcome back to Atomic Heart. Last time we had run around in those swamps and brought this guy, Orb. Orb! It's spherical! And, yeah, I can't attack him. Oh, I can talk to him.
Professor? The Secretary, yes. Wait a moment. Yes, it's ready. Come down one floor, and Terenti will give it to you.
Okay, cool. This robot's gonna give me a gun. So down one floor. Hang on. Bumped over a thing and was just fixing it. Yeah, I'm getting to actually explore his facility a little bit. Cool. Orb. Orb. What's going on here? What is this? Oh, no, 11. A tragedy has occurred. As a result of the sudden attack, Mendeleev Complex's hub was taken over by Colonel Morava, who has joined our enemies. Along with all long-range radio communications are jammed. So-and-so has gained control over the neural puppets, and they are trying to catch the carrier beads. The Burvarov reports intensifying attempts to establish external control over it. So-and-so knows about recombinations, and she's going to subdue Nora. I've decided to fill the tunnel into the complex with I decided to fill the tunnel into the complex and execute emergency shutdown of the Burov. The bead's autonomous magnetons proved to be a decisive factor after the switch to the beads into autonomous combat mode. They successfully evaded Nora's manipulators and neural puppets. Colonel Murov continues her efforts to use neural puppets to catch the beads, but so far she has neither been able to seize the carriers nor get them to destroy their cargo or self-destruct. The magnetons are not responding to the hub's commands. However, in my favor, the Mendeleev Complex has dozens of bead robots whose specifications perfectly match the carriers. The bodies of the carriers I used have individual markings and different colors, but they managed to disappear in the crowd of identical magnetons roaming aimlessly about the Mendeleev Complex. I'm thinking about how to search out and collect the carriers manually. I have no solutions present. A day has passed. There is still no solution. I'm unable to hunt down the carriers because I lack combat training. Meanwhile, the bloody confrontation with our enemies is gaining momentum. Tragically, in these circumstances, it would be extremely unproductive to physically destroy Nora. For now, I won't call in the soldiers, not to mention the fact that enemies are no longer surround the orb. The neural puppets ventured deep into the swamps, and I was able to leave the lab. I continue to look for the solution. For educational purposes. Responsible for the damn drill. Oh, I guess that would make sense. That he's the one who set the drill, yeah.
Alexei Vladimirovich,
that would be Burav, right?
Your field of study. Speaking theoretically, is it possible to restore some portion of consciousness in the event of serious, very serious, brain injuries?
Like what happened to me?
I'm not talking about neurology, but artificial intelligence.
Oh.
For example, could you feed everything about a deceased person, their predilections, voice recordings, photos, to an AI, so that it learned how to be that person? Would it actually become
classic scientific thought experiment?
I'm considering possibilities. For my general edification, this is not for public consumption, of course.
This is what he did with Charles. Yeah, okay, it's about that shit. And this is a thing that's always been discussed. It's discussed in a bunch of media. I talked a lot about how I feel about this concept in my playthrough of Nervous Den, because it touched on that concept, but, you know, it'd just be a pale copy of the person, not them, unless you had some way to perfectly map the operating brain network, but even then, we don't know how accurate that would be, because we still don't fully understand how the neurology of the brain works, so...
Hey, Fat, To Terenzi. The
God.
professor said...
Peter's a dick.
Secretary, comrade.
Ooh. Ooh, this is a sexy gun.
Let's have some fun now.
What the fuck?
You destroy humans.
What?
What?
Okay, I will destroy humans, he says. Jesus. Well, this seems like a fun weapon. I'm not sure if I like you, buddy. I can't wait to fire this on some enemies. Alright, where's the elevator at? Let's go up again. Alright. Let's save and hello.
Is there a manual?
In a nutshell, the Secretary can switch off the BD's magneton and separate them from each other.
It's a gravity
In terms of
gun,
its use
isn't
in
it?
Combat, I'm sure you'll figure that out for yourself. That's your kind of thing.
Affirmative.
Is it a did he just hand me a gravity gun?
How is it even possible that a repair vendor took over the whole complex?
Nora is a global system. She's the most advanced achievement of several branches of science. She's an incredible artificial intelligence, supported by the most powerful computing center.
Yeah, and then Petrov must have broken her brain. That global system is now a horny
Victor
refrigerator.
wanted to bend Nora to his will. Dozens of the USSR's brightest minds worked on creating her. Petrov couldn't hack into her brain. No one can.
Okay. So when he tried to take control of her, he just made her go loopy.
So his plan failed. But I agree that the refrigerator is indeed the strangest possible outcome of this whole story.
He didn't plan anything. That's psycho. He just ruined her brain in vain.
Like the theater's robotic ballerinas, he tried to reprogram her as a young, talented woman who was focused on being entirely devoted to her one perfect man. And Petrov wanted to appoint himself to that role.
But something went wrong.
He wanted all the robots to
Nora
fuck him.
is an evolving AI who has algorithms for self-analysis. Petrov didn't fit the bill for her perfect man. He disrupted the architecture of her control algorithms. And then defective self-analysis had led to unpredictable results.
So, all the other robots, because they're just a simple predefined AI, were easy to hack, reprogram, and make work with him. In fact, he didn't even reprogram them. He just activated their kill mode and turned off their sensors and made him the only guy they liked. But because she is a more advanced AI, his systems only worked to jumble her brain up rather than make her obey him. That's cool. He made it so that she wanted to obsess over him, but her AI being advanced enough decided he wasn't good enough. Exactly. And she tried to kill me initially. It's because I was able to tell her what to do via the glove, I think.
Why hasn't Nora killed me?
Because she wants to fuck me.
For reasons that are unclear to me, Nora has decided that you are her perfect man. She's sparing your life, having rejected Petrov. As a result of the serious warping of her control algorithms, she has taken control of the underground complex. Having unlocked the lab, she unleashed experimental forms of those damned septilegs.
Septilegs?
As a result, all the remaining staff in Mendeleev who were still alive perished.
You said that Nora can be fixed.
Ah yes, her intelligence can be manually reinstalled, but first you need to take her brain and put the modules containing the benchmarking algorithm into it.
Do we have any?
BDs, Sergei. BDs, yes. They contain a full kit for replacing important polymeric components.
These are the things to fix her brain.
Unfortunately for us, however, all attempts to get them to the upload room have failed.
So you sent the robots, but they were intercepted by Granny
Not at
Xena?
once. The magnetons were able to deliver the clusters of polymer containing the algorithms to the room with Nora's brain.
But Nora blocked all access.
The Baraf came in handy. It dug a tunnel from the surface into Mendeleev. That's how you escaped. Using the tunnel, I sent neural puppets there with the BDs. I'd planned for the BDs to get into the upload room by themselves.
Okay.
And the neural puppets would position them inside the Pneumo uploader.
And that's when Granny Xena flew in.
Alas, yes. Colonel Moraviova took over the local hub. The neural puppets turned hostile almost immediately.
I'm on that Xena train.
So I
love me my
managed
gilfs.
to send them the signal to go into autonomous mode. Everything happened in a matter of seconds. Now Xena Ida's puppets can't catch them, but I've lost control over the BDs.
And they'll run away from me?
That is correct, unfortunately.
And attack, of course.
Of course, but BDs aren't dangerous on their own. Things only start to get hairy if they begin to form into combinations.
They'll get hairy if Granny sends that Budov after me.
No. Fortunately, I've managed to disable it.
Lucky me.
So, he showed up, had these pods ready to reprogram Nora, had the dummies go, or used the drill bot to drill down, sent the dummies down, we're about to plug everything in, and then Granny Xena attacked just a moment ago. And I think his robots had managed to disrupt enough that Nora had me in a limbo mind-controlled stupor where I was her human sex slave or whatever. Whatever she was doing with me, I was her plaything, her little doll. But when he sent his guys down, that was able to break me free and make me independent again, which Nora doesn't fully comprehend yet, I don't think. But right before he took full control of Nora again, Granny Xena came in, took over the robots, they dropped the pods that were going to reprogram her, and now nobody has control of Nora, as these two sides are fighting over it. And now I'm going to go down and help him retake control of her, and then I'm sure I'll have some choice at the end. I think Xena just doesn't understand what happened with me yet still. You know, I think once I talk with Xena, she'll understand. Also, I want to get myself some of that Granussi.
I'll go look for the beads.
Wait. Only with the access codes. Here, take them. They'll open up the gateway into the complex for you.
Nah, she's gonna give me a sick gum job. Just you wait and see. Alright, let's go down. Why'd I only go down one floor? I want to go to the bottom. Okay, there we go. I have to go one step at a time. And I think every time I come back here, it's gonna unlock another floor for me, I bet. And I'll find more journal entries, and then I'll learn that this guy's doing fucked up shit. The sector has two fire modes. The primary mode requires ammo and turns the target into Swiss cheese, like an assault rifle. The secondary mode charges a wave that cuts enemies to pieces. Oh, okay, not what I thought it was. Combined with the technostasis, the sector becomes a deadly weapon. Cool.
One of the BDs is in the greenhouse sector, here on the surface. You can start with that one.
Thanks for the warning.
Okay, I don't get to do it in my own order, though. It's giving me a predefined order to go and do all this. Alright. So if I'm fighting one bot, we're gonna go at them with this. But if I'm fighting two, then we're gonna start cutting them. Or not cutting them, but you know what I mean. Using my laser gun. And save the bullets for worst case scenarios, because I don't know how often I'll be getting more. In fact, how many do I have on me right now? Not a lot. I have some shotgun rounds, apparently. I don't want to burn up my energy yet, because I don't know if it'll recharge before I see anything. Yeah, I appreciate that the game isn't giving me the journal entries for enemies, the new enemies. That way I don't accidentally spoil myself on upcoming enemies like I did in the base game. Alright. Just a little on edge. Ooh. Oh, okay, I can't get to that. Hang on, there's definitely a chest off in this direction I didn't get previously, and I want to go find it. There's an extra chunk of loot I want in the house village area I passed through. I appreciate that none of the enemies seem to be respawning. It's all one and dones. Hang on. Let's go back this way. Because honestly, the infinitely respawning enemies of the base game, they got annoying to the point where I just started avoiding conflict. Is the fucking goose back? I think I just heard the goose talking. Right there. How do I get to those chests? Fuck you. Come on, I want to get all this loot. All this sick-ass nasty loot. Alright, hang on. Hey, come over here, buddy. Come on. Alright, I feel like the charge attacks aren't actually that worth it. Ooh, now we're getting cool kick-ass battle music. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's another goose.
No, please don't hit me.
Fuck you.
No, please don't hit me.
I don't think he was one of the pale ones. I like how there's still these towers everywhere, even though I can't climb them. It's a nice bit of environmental consistency that those still exist.
I saw a flying teardrop. What was it a stop?
What the fuck?
Alright, let's... Oh, hell yeah. Oh, shit. And it has push through. That's pretty fucking cool. Alright, I think I want to change one thing real quick. I want you on slot 1 and the other thing on slot 2. There we go. That's a lot nicer. Yeah, that laser cutter is very cool, but it chews through energy like nothing else.
You forgot your wife? You forgot the goose? Did you forget about Petrov 10 too?
What is going on with this goose? If I get close enough to it, I will.
I was more than just a man. I'm a goddamn goose. Who the fuck are you?
Where'd he go?
Looking for that fucking club? Try and take it.
He got away. Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck? That's a new. know you're not really dead. Oof. Alright, that's a new bot. I don't think it attracts enemies. I think just chasing. They're kind of running from me rather than fighting me, the spheres. Ah! God damn. Alright, let's heal a little bit. So there is more loot tucked around there. I think we're gonna have to loop to that. Ah, fuck yeah, one hit kill when it's fully charged.
Dimitri said you're a hero now, and that you're headed off on leave.
Leave? Yeah.
Well, I don't know what happened, but I'm really glad to see you. People say it was you who settled the breach. That's the talk today.
Let them talk.
How do I get into that building? I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just sort of exploring. You know what? We're at another 20 minutes. Oh, did it give me ammo? I think it did drop some ammo. But yeah, I think we're gonna call that episode there. So I hope you've all been enjoying this episode of Atomic Heart. Oh my god, I'm liking this DLC so far. It's very fun. It's got a good environment going on. The weapons are fun, and the new ability is a very nice one. I like the time slow ability. Yeah, end cards will be appearing in a moment. Click on this, continue watching. Love all you very, very much, and ta-ta for now.